So Hassan and you end up going on behind the bar, right?
Yeah.
And start talking about the issues. He said people thought you were a clown and didn't even want him to mess with you, but he would defend you and looked at you like a little brother. He tried to help you. How did you feel about that exchange on there with Hassan?
Okay.
Because you ended up apologizing to him on there too, right?
Yeah, that was the second time I did behind the bar with him. That was the second time. That's when he had the hoodie. Yes. So let me talk about that. So when I did that, the first one that I was telling you about, the first interview on Behind the Ball was with Zip with the Drip. That's the one that I left. Remember I told you I left and I said, yo, I don't want to beef. I don't want to do none of this arguing back and forth to get no views. So the second time we did Behind the Ball, that was the one where he came on there and we got the arguing back and forth. And yes, I did. I apologized to him on that live. And I was really trying to have a good conversation. I was trying to have a good faith conversation so we get to the bottom and get to a resolution. But it was so heated and over talking and the arguing back and forth that I was like, you know what, forget it. Forget it. And then that was the disrespect. The disrespect on that was live was worse than it was on the one when he was on Behind the Ball with Zip with the Drip, the first one. So it got to so much level. And I was like, you know what, I'm tired of this. That's what made me do the live streams and the stuff on him, because I was like, I'm tired of this. Like, I didn't do nothing to this man for him to keep going at me this crazy.
Bro, you can't say nothing.
No,
you can't say nothing, though.
I know what I did, the Wack thing. I do take responsibility. But what I'm saying is, Panda.
You're saying that it didn't warrant that kind of response.
It didn't warrant
that
kind of response. Okay. I was trying to be like, I apologize. I apologize. I'm sorry for whatever I did or say. I apologize for that. I was giving my responsibility. I said it on main when I was on Behind the Ball, the first one I did with him, Panda. I said, yo, my apologies. If I did something wrong, Hassan, my apologies. I'm sorry. Let's move on. I will still support the platform. No beef, no nothing. But when he went on there,
Bulletz, wait, Bulletz. Why are you saying if I did something wrong? You did something wrong.
No, but what
bro.
I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, I did do something wrong, but it was at the heat of the moment. What I'm saying is that I would have loved for us to have a conversation that squashed everything as men.
Do you think that you guys should have had that conversation outside of the public? Because when things are handled in the public eye, it just gets like, it gets so much bigger than what it really is.
Yeah.
But instead of you having a conversation man to man behind the scenes.
I think we should have. I think we should have. In the beginning, we should have. I think in the beginning we should have. We should have had that conversation behind the scenes. But like you said, it's so much egos, bro. It's so much.
Do you regret not putting aside your ego and just calling them?
I would have loved to call him. I would have loved to call him. I would have loved to have that conversation. I would have loved to even, talk to him and tell him, yo, bro, like, it's nothing. It was just, my bad. But I think what happened is like with everybody, the YouTube, is the people on YouTube, bro, that really will come on here and start all the drama that they do. And
do you think that people gas you up and kind of make it you feel like you can't do certain things, like you're gonna lose face?
I think what I think it was the content creators. I take a lot of the thing. It was the dudes behind the scenes, like I was telling you, like the Zip with the Drips and all these guys. These guys, they didn't like me, and they didn't like the rapport that me and Hassan had. Me and Hassan had a great rapport, on YouTube. But it's just the egos and the certain stuff that went on that should have never happened.
So you think people wanted to tear you guys apart already because they were jealous of your guys' like brotherhood?
Yeah, they were. And that's what happened, Panda,
Because on Behind the Bar, you seem pretty remorseful about what you said to Wack and everything. But people viewed you as a snake in that situation, that you really betrayed Hassan.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, Panda, like, how can I be a snake when I didn't, like, all I said was, I misspoke. That's all I said. I said it on the live. I said I misspoke and I was wrong. What the people on YouTube went with the narrative was, oh, he snuck Hassan Campbell. But I didn't snake him. I actually said I still rock with him.
Well, because people feel like what you said about Hassan being dumb, he don't even sell his shirts, he don't do this, he don't do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like you were trying to get close to Wack because you was going to benefit from a Wack connection.
No. Let me say this about Wack 100, because I want to say this about Wack. Wack is a bullshitter, bro. Okay, he has a platform where he basically he goes and dirty people's names. He tells people he's gonna help them out. He try to make himself seem like he's this fixer in the industry, but really and truly he's not. I had reached out.
But what about when you were talking to him and he called you a snake too, though?
He did, because I'm gonna keep it real. When I heard it at first, I'm like, wait a minute, how he calling me a snake? Because I was in the room with him. He know I didn't say nothing about that, man. You know what I'm saying, Panda? I didn't say nothing about Hassan until we got to remember I told you I listened to the replays on YouTube.
Right.
And that's what made me say what I said. Before that, I didn't know what the man said about me in the room, because nobody pinged me in the room. Nobody told me. All they said was, the dude is in the other room talking about you. I said, okay, that's cool, but I'm over here, but this is what they do. These content creators, they do things, and they make they record and they screen record, and then they sprinkle certain things in there to make it seem like somebody's dissing somebody, and it's really not. But you know how this game go. They'll do anything just to get a view,
But you said that that you didn't hear him call you a snake the first time, right?
Nah,
You said
I
that
didn't hear him.
your T-Mobile service went
Yeah,
out.
my
But it
service.
sounds in the audio that you responded to him saying that, though.
No, I didn't even hear him, Panda. What happened was, when he said what he said, I couldn't hear when he was saying it. All I heard him say was he was talking about his YouTube, when he said he took his monetization. That's the only thing I heard. I didn't hear none of the snake shit until I listened to the replay. You get what I'm saying? So when people,
And what is your reaction when you hear him say
I
that?
was surprised, but he tried to make it seem like I was over there to be a part of his movement. No, I went over there to have a conversation, really not even about him, but to know that dude lied about me was not cool, because what he lied and told me was not cool as a platform. And you know this, Panda, as a YouTuber, you're loyal to somebody, and you think that somebody is really loyal to you, but then they doing underhanded stuff. I don't like the underhanded stuff, because in this game, it's a business. You know what I'm saying? And then it's hard to come by when you meet solid people or meet people that you become cool with on here, because this is a business, and it's not about having friends. But when you do find some good, solid individuals that become your friends on here, it is what it is,
What do you say to the people saying that there are no friends on YouTube, really? It's kind of like the rap game. There's not really.
I mean, because YouTube is, like I said, is a business, and a lot of people are competing for the top spot. So yeah, it's no friends on YouTube because everybody's competing, But if everybody wasn't competing, then everybody was just everybody just do their own thing, we wouldn't be saying there's no friends on YouTube. But it's because everybody's competing for the number one spot. Everybody want this one spot, this one, that one spot. It's nobody saying, you know what, we all can get to a certain level on here that we don't have to beef. But it's egos.